Phenomenal. Should we wait another minute or should we start? What do you think? Everything good?
Good. Yep.
Awesome. All right.
If there's any
so,
background noise, it's because my cousin's staying here.
Not a problem at all.
So I'll keep my mic muted.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. So first I need to put this into a different view so you can see my screen. Hang on a second. I want to back out of that and make this, let's see here. Go here. All right, hang on. This should be a way to make this. Oh, I see gallery view, speaker view, make this small. There we go, got it. Okay, and then there should be a way to make this small. There we go, excellent. Okay, material here. So what I'm gonna do now is share the screen, which should work. Share screen. And voila. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Phenomenal. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back, Justin. And who is it? We had another student who was here last week from France. I forgot his name.
Oh, Raphael, but I don't know if is he here? Is Raphael here? No, Raphael might be.
I
Doesn't
think
look like Raphael's here.
I think Bastille Day might have taken its toll and he's still recovering.
Justin, you think Raphael is there?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, great, phenomenal. All right,
He's just connecting.
And we have another Gavin and is here too. So okay.
Hi, Marlene. I can't see you, but I can see that you're there.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Marlene. And you're joining us. Did you get a chance? Did others watch the video from last week, or are we starting?
I don't know. I mean, you know, this is how these classes are. They're gonna look, or they want.
Yeah. Okay.
So you write your class however you feel appropriate.
I will continue. I won't. I don't want to keep repeating each class, but I'll at least do a little bit of a review to remind ourselves what we did last time, and then we'll continue. So last time we did a lot in 45 minutes. We first of all introduced you to a deck of cards. Right, a regular standard deck of cards with 52 cards and 4 suits. We talked about how bridge is a partnership game between two partnerships who sit across from each other. And we deal out the whole deck of cards, and it's a game with tricks where there's 13 rounds into which everyone contributes 1 card and going clockwise. At the highest card of the suit led wins the trick. Ace is the highest, king is second. Ace, king, queen, jack. Ace, you can see my cursor, king, queen, jack. And we started talking about how can we quantify the value of how good our hand is. We wanted to learn how to give it a number, some kind of value, so that we knew in our head how strong a hand fate or karma or the gods of Olympus had given to us. And we talked about what we called the point count system, which I'm hoping, Justin, you remember, and Raphael, who I don't see, is there as well, right? Ace is worth 4 points, king is worth 3 points, queen is worth 2 points, jacks are worth 1 point, and long suits are nice to have also. So we gave ourselves extra points for that. So for example, this is, we looked at this last time, this hand here, you can see the ace is 4 points, 7 with the king, 9 with the queen, 10 with that jack, another queen gets us 12, so 12 high card points. An extra couple spades here gives us 2 distributional points, so this hand is worth 14 points. Do the same exercise here, get 9 points, 19 points, and so on. Every hand is a numerical value. So the first thing we do in bridge, the very first thing after we deal out the cards, is you sort your hand by suit, and you figure out how many points you have. And as you play lots of bridge, it becomes automatic. You start doing it so fast, you'll shock yourself how quickly you can sort your hand. Some of these skills, by the way, like I said last time, you can use with other games as well. Not only bridge has these point count system, but that you want to quickly sort your hand into suits. And remember that you have to follow suit. If somebody leads a diamond, you have to play a diamond. If somebody leads a spade, you have to play a spade. These go for hearts, for spades, for euchre. There's just lots and lots of games out there you're going to discover over the years that use these same principles. Are there any questions about any of that we did last time that I can clarify that you forgot about, or you still don't understand, or just you want to ask now before we keep going? Oh, wait a second. I see silence. Okay, I'll keep going. So I mentioned to you that oh, hi, Raphael. Welcome back. Did you have a question?
No, not for the moment.
Phenomenal. So I'll keep going. Stop me anytime. So here's what we're going to do. Bridge, remember, has two parts. There's the auction and there's the playing. The auction is like an auction, like in real life, when you're auctioning off things for money. You're bidding to become the offense. You want to be the offense because the offense gets to pick the master suit, which we call the trump suits. You want to pick the suit that you and your partner have the most of, because that's the best suit. It beats all the other suits. And the other people want to pick the suit that they have the most of. So if you look at this deal right here, east, remember this is north and south, east and west. We'll talk to them as you know, that's the hands. So north and south, what suit do you think they want to be trump? What would be their favorite suit? Jump in anytime, but you have to unmute yourself. Would they want spades, hearts, diamonds, or clubs to be trump? This right here.
I'm looking for it.
You basically want to ask yourself, what do they have the most of combined?
I would say that thing with 3 leaves. I forgot the name.
Yeah, right, the 3 leaves. So that's called clubs. So in English, I'm not going to say it in French, I'm sorry, but it's clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. So they do have a lot of clubs. Here he has 5 clubs here and 2 clubs here. So altogether they have 7. The other guys, the bad guys, have 6. So we have 7 and they have 6. That's not too terrible, but there's a better suit that we like even more.
The spades.
Spades, yeah. Here we have 6 and here we have 3. 6 and 3 is 9. We have 9, we have 4. That's a lot better. In general, if you're gonna pick a suit, the magic number is 8. You wanna have at least 8 of them with your partner. Because think about it, if you have 8, it means they have 5. You'll be fine, right? You have control of the situation. In clubs, you have 7, they have 6. I mean, you have more, but just one more. It's not like you're in such firm control. What you're really looking for is 8. So essentially, I'm gonna start teaching you the language of the auction today. And what you wanna ask yourself is, do we have a suit in common with at least 8 cards? I don't care if it's 4 and 4, 5 and 3, 6 and 2, 7 and 1, whatever, right? Do we have a suit that together we have at least 8 of them? And then the second question is, how high can we go? How many high cards do we really have? How many tricks can we contract to take? How many tricks of the 13 can we promise to take? So take a look at this conversation here. This is from the textbook that I used to use years ago, but what you're looking at here actually is the teacher's edition. So it gives you all the answers. So we're cheating, but that's okay, I don't care. Because the main thing is to learn, so don't worry about that. So for example, it asks you here, which suit does north and south like best? Spades, we just said so, we have spades. North and south like spades best. Which partner would suggest this suit first? Who's gonna first say maybe spades is best? Well, it's gonna be south, right? He's got a ton of them. He's got 6 of them. Why would north and south, why would it be beneficial for north and south to discover they like this suit? So here's the tricky part. North only has 3 of them. They have to figure this out somehow. North has no idea at the beginning that spades is their best suit. He probably thinks clubs looks pretty good. He's got 5 of those. Somehow they got to talk to each other without giving hand signals and cheating. They got to talk to each other and figure out that spades is their best suit. Now, next paragraph. How many tricks can North estimate winning? Well, he's got the ace of spades, the ace of hearts, and the ace of clubs. That's 3 tricks. He can figure I'll win those 3. Ace is the best in the suit. He figures I can get 3 tricks, right? You following so far? He's gonna win the ace of spades, he's gonna win the ace of hearts, he's gonna win the ace of clubs. That's 3 tricks. How many tricks can South think he'll win? That's tougher. That's tougher. Look at these spade tricks. King, queen, jack, 10, 8, and 5. That's a beautiful suit. He doesn't have the ace, but look at all those wonderful cards he has besides the ace. So he's thinking, well, once I lose to the ace, all of these other ones will be winners. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spade winners. I'm going to have to sacrifice the king to lose to the ace, but then I have 5 more in spades. How about in hearts? I don't have the ace, it's true. But after I lose to the ace, my queen will be good. I can sacrifice the king to the ace, and then my queen is the next highest one left. The South thinks to himself, I've got about 5 spade tricks and a heart trick. That's 6 tricks, maybe 7 if I'm lucky. So what is the total number of tricks predicted by North and South? 9 or 10, right? 3 from North and 6 or so from South. That's 9 or 10 tricks. Now, how about East and West? What suit do they like best? Clearly, it's diamonds. He's got 5, he's got 4, they got 9 altogether versus these guys, 4 diamonds. Who's going to say it first? Certainly West will say it first. West has got 5 of them. How many tricks can East win? East, he's got the ace of diamonds. That's 1. Maybe the king of clubs will win. Who knows? He's got 1 or 2 tricks there at most. That's all he's got. How about West? How many tricks does he have? What does the book say? The book tells you 3 or 4. Why 3 or 4? I don't know. The king of diamonds will lose to the ace, and maybe these other diamonds will be winners. So he's got 1 or 2. He's got 3 or 4. Together, what does that make? If my math is correct, I'm counting my toes, that's about 5 tricks. North and South can win 9 or 10 tricks. They can win about 5 tricks. Guess what? North and South has more money in the bank. They're going to win. They're going to win the auction. They're going to win the auction and name spades as the trump suit. And then the hand's going to play out. Question so far? You with me? All right.
Yeah.
How it works. Skip all this junk. Here's how it works. Blah, blah, blah. There should be a bidding thing here somewhere. Nope, it's not here. I have the wrong one. Give me 1 second and I'll pull it up. It's going to be here. It's going to be, frequently asked, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. There's a break.
Take it, Mim.
I apologize. I have to find the picture that will make it really pretty for you. Fence, making a plan. Let's see here. No, it's not here. I apologize. I thought I had it up here. We'll have to use this one. Let me get the hand back. I'll bring the hand back. Ah. And it's just in words. All right. Essentially, here's how it's going to work. In bridge, I want you to remember one magical number, and that magical number is 13. There's 13 tricks in bridge. There's 13 cards in every suit. There is 13 trump in any game. 13 is a magical number. If you want to start the bidding, remember how with the Ming vase, the guy doesn't say, I got a Ming vase for sale. Do I hear 20 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents? Do I hear 30 cents, 30 cents? It doesn't go that way, right? For a Ming vase, you gotta start the bidding at, I don't know, what's a Ming vase cost? $1 million, whatever it is. It starts somewhere high. It's the same thing with bidding. If you want to open your mouth, If you want to open the bidding, if you want to be the first person to talk, you have to have 13 points. That's the magic number, 13 points, okay? So for example, I'll give you a hand here. Take a look at this hand here. Take a look at this band here. Let's say, do any of these guys have 13 points? You count 13 points in any of these hands. Well, this guy has 5, 6, 7. He does not have 13 points. This guy has 2 aces is 8, and the queen is 10, and the king is 3 is 13. This guy's got 13 points. He would be allowed to open the bidding. This guy here's got a good hand. He's got 2 aces is 8, the queen is 10, and 2 kings is 16. He's got 16 points. Either of these two guys could open the bidding. These two guys can kindly be quiet. That's how it goes in bidding. If you want to open the bidding, you got to have 13 points. Now, the first person who gets a chance to bid will be the dealer. But if you don't have enough to bid, you simply pass. Pass is a bid. Pass says no bid. Actually, in England, they say no bid. They don't like to say pass because they're posh and snobby. But they say no bid in England. But in America, we say pass. Pass means you're not making a bid. So if this were the bidding and North were the dealer, the first call would be pass. Then it goes to East. And he has a chance to open the bidding if he wants to open the bidding. And he counts his points. Ace and ace is 8. Queen is 10. King is 13. Ah!
My Zoom crashed.
Are you still with me now?
Yeah, I'm back. My internet's a bit unstable for some reason.
It's not a problem. We're a small group. It's very friendly. So you have to have 13 points to open the bidding. What do you open? And here's the rule for us for opening the bidding. We play a system called 5-card majors. And again, I want to remind you that most of what I'm going to do for you these first few weeks, you're paying your dues to jump into the game. You're learning the language of bidding. There aren't that many words, but you got to learn what they mean and in what order. So for the first few lessons, I know it may seem like it's a lot to learn for rules, but once you know it, you know it for life. I promise you it pays dividends. But what we're mostly going to be doing is learning the language of bidding. So here's the rule. We play a system called 5-card majors. You see how the cards are always in row, clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades? It's actually alphabetical in English. Clubs, C, D, H, and S. It's alphabetical. But whatever way you remember it, this is the order of the suits. The order of the suits matters because if your suit is higher, you're allowed to bid it at the same level. I'll show you what that means in a second. The upper 2 suits are called the majors, hearts and spades. The lower 2 suits are called the minors, clubs and diamonds. Minors and majors. We play a system called 5-card majors. That means if you have 13 points, you must open the bidding. And you open a 5-card major if you have one, otherwise your best minor. This guy here, he's gonna open, well, let's see, what do you think? He has 13 points. He's going to open the bidding. I want to remind you about the bidding. The bidding goes from 1 to 7. 1 to 7 is our numbers. So he's going to start the bidding at 1. What suit do you think he's going to want to open? Which one? Clubs, diamonds, hearts, or spades? What do you think?
Clubs doesn't look that bad.
That's a good point. Clubs are amazing. He's got the ace, king, and queen. That's the best 3 clubs. If clubs are trump, he has 3 guaranteed winners. If there's no trump, he's got 3 guaranteed club winners. Here's the thing though, even though his points are in clubs, what we really want to do is open our longest suit. What we really want to do is open our longest suit. Hang on one second, I'm missing a chat. Okay, we want to open our longest suits. So in this case, even though his clubs are so beautiful and his diamonds, let's face it, are terrible, It's hard to imagine worse diamonds, right? 2, 4, 5, 7. He's actually going to open one diamond. One diamond says 2 specific messages to his partner. Number 1, partner, I have at least 13 points. I'm telling you, and also telling your opponents, by the way, these guys here, they're listening. They're not phasing out. They're saying, partner, I've got 13 points. Yeah, Justin, question. Justin's raising his hand. He's frozen. He's either doing a mind machine or
Yes, maybe internet difficulties, as
I
he
think he's
said.
having internet difficulties. Yeah, he's raising his hand, but he is doing a very good mime imitation. It's actually remarkable, but I think he's actually frozen. When he comes back, we'll ask him. So one diamond says, I have 13 points, and diamonds is my best suit, my longest suit. I might not have my points in diamonds, but that's where I have the most cards. When North passed, Justin's gonna come back in a second. When North passed, North gave information. Raphael, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah, great. Tell me, Raphael, what did North say when he passed? He gave information also to his partner. What did he tell his partner? Can you figure that out?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You still there? What North said when he passed is, I don't have 13 points. I have less than that. That's helpful. That's something. That's information. Remember what you need to do is to describe your hand to your partner without cheating. That's the trick here. You have to describe your hand to your partner without cheating. So North says, pass. I don't have 13 points. I cannot open the bidding. East says, one diamond. I do have at least 13 points, maybe more, you don't know, but at least 13 points, and diamonds is my best suit. That's how the opening bid goes. And what you can do is think about your opening bid as being small, medium, or large. The opener's bid is going to be small, medium, or large, and think about it in 3-point ranges. So you could have 13, 14, or 15 points. That would be a small hand. You could have, say, 15, 16, or 17 points. That could be a medium hand. 18, 19, or 20 points. That could be a big hand. Those are all opening hands. Your partner doesn't know which one of those you have, but he knows you have one of them. You have an opening hand, either a small, medium, or a large opening hand. That's a lot of information. Questions on that? Does that make sense, Raphael? Excellent.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense. So I have here a quiz somewhere, and we can guess what the opening bids should be. Okay? So here we go. Here we go. Okay. So we're playing 5-card majors. Oh, sorry. There is actually one other thing I want to show you before we get to that. And it's right here. Is your hand balanced or unbalanced? A balanced hand is a hand that has a little bit of every suit. Sorry, it's gonna find it. 1 second. It's here somewhere. I'll find it with the circles. It's over here. A balanced hand has some of every suit. Take a look at these hands. The ones that are circled are balanced. See, number 1 has a little bit of every suit. Number 2 has a little bit of every suit. Number 5 has a little bit of every suit. 3, 4, and 6 are not balanced. You see, number 3 has only 1 heart. That's not a balanced hand. Number 4 has very few spades and clubs. They have a lot of hearts and diamonds. That's not balanced. Number 6 has very few spades and clubs again, and lots of diamonds this time. You need to have no blanks. That's called a void in bridge talk, or I guess in English. No voids, no suits with just 1. That's called a singleton. And you can have one suit with just two, but no more than that. That's a balanced hand. If we have a balanced hand, we are inclined to bid no trump. It means we have something in every suit, so we don't really necessarily want to have a master trump suit. It's a lot easier these days in America to have no trump. So you want to have no trump, okay? So now we take a look at the quiz, which is right here. Where is my quizzy quiz? Here's our quiz. Okay, so let's take a look at these hands, okay? These are all, imagine you're the dealer and you get to make the first call. You can either pass. So here we go. The first hand has 2 points, 3 points, 6, 10, 14, 16, 17 high card points. I don't care how you count to 17. You can count this up any way you want, whatever works for you. I like to do it in 5s and 10s. So I go ace, ace, queen is 10, king and queen is 15, and 2 more jacks is 17. But whatever math works for you, it doesn't matter. However you count that up, it's 17 points. Would you say that is an opening hand? Absolutely, that's an opening hand. You need 13 points to open. He's got way more than that. Is it a minimum, medium, or maximum opening hand?
I would say maximum opening hand. He has the most points, and he's the only person who has 13 points minimum.
There's 40 points in the game. Somebody else might have 13 points. And you're right, 17 points, I would say it's almost a maximum. It's sort of the very, very top of the minimum. 17, 18 is really where you go to maximum. So you're right. It's either a maximum, really more like a very top medium opening hand. So he's got a top medium opening hand. Is he balanced? Oh yeah, he's got no distributional points, no long suits. He's got some of everything. So he's got 17 total points. What should he open? And here's the rule. When you have a medium balanced hand, open a no trump. One no trump says, partner, I have specifically, not just an opening hand, I have a medium opening hand and I am balanced. It's so wonderful when you get to open that because your partner knows immediately what you have. You've described your hand so specifically. It's so wonderful for your partner. He loves you for it. It's great to have. So he's going to open one no trump. All right, now we move to hand 2. No matter how you count this up, ace and jack is 5, king is 8, now the king is 11, jack is 12. It's 12 high card points. Add it up any way you like, it's going to be 12 high card points. Distributional points. He has an extra spade. A 5th spade gets him a bonus distributional point. 12 and 1 is 13. That means he has 13 total points. Does he have enough to open? Heck yeah. Is he a minimum opening, medium opening, or maximum opening? What do you think, Raphael?
Minimum opening because he
minimum
has 13.
Opening. That is it. 13. He barely made it, but he made it. He's in.
Yeah.
It's a hand, but a minimum opening. What should he open? Well, as you can see here, the best opening is 1 spade. That's his best suit. That's his best suit, so he opens 1 spade. It doesn't mean his 13 points are going to be all in spades. Somewhere in his hand, he has 13 points, and he has at least 5 spades. That's what he's told partner so far. Partner knows 5 of his 13 cards for sure, and he knows he's got 13 points. That's useful. We'll see what to do with it next week, but that's useful. All right, next hand. Here we've got queen, and queen is 4, ace is 8, jack is 9. 9 high card points. We'll give him a bonus 1 for that 5th heart. That's 10 total points. Does this guy have an opening hand? Nope.
Nope.
He's got 10 points. What is his opening bid? Pass.
Yeah.
Pass is a good bid. Pass is an honorable bid. There is no shame in passing. If you don't have the money in the bank, don't bid $1 million for the Ming vase. And keep in mind, pass is telling your partner information. It's still useful because this is like Sherlock Holmes. When your partner passes, you think to yourself, okay, he's got less than 13 points. I'm putting that in my brain. I know that now. That's useful information. Oop, yeah, wrong button. Sorry, we'll get back down there. Where is the quizzy quiz? Here it is. Okay, hand number 4. Actually, this time I'll hide it. Raphael, you're on deck, okay? Here we go. Ace and 5 is 5 points. King is 3 more is 8 points. The ace is 12. King and jack, that's 4 more. 12 and 4 is 16. I count 16 high card points. Is that your count as well?
Yeah.
The other way to do-
I'm not so that good at counting them.
Yeah, it gets easier with time. So he's got 6. That keeps. I'm gonna hide that. Sorry, that should go away. I know I'm screen sharing. There we go. All right. So he's got 16 high card points. He has some distributional points. He has a 5th heart. That's worth a bonus point. And a 5th club. That's worth a bonus point. So he's got 16 plus 2 is he's got 18 high card points. Does he have an opening hand, Raphael?
Indeed.
Heck yeah. Minimum, medium, or maximum?
Maximum.
Maximum. What should his opening bid be? We're always going to open at the 1 level.
It's the 1 NT, 1.
1 no trump, not 1 no trump, and that's because he's not balanced. To bid no trump, you got to have a bunch of every suit, and he only has 1 spade, so he's not very balanced. He's going to open a suit instead. Oh, we got someone back. Justin, you're back.
Yeah, I've been back for a while.
Oh, sorry, you were hiding behind my screen. I didn't look behind my computer. All right, so 1 club is not a bad bid. He does have 5 of them, but he also has 5 hearts. And for reasons you haven't learned yet, we always like to open a major if we can. So this time we're going to open 1 heart. But Justin, I'm guessing the bidding's going to get around to him again, and he's going to bid clubs the next time around. So don't worry, he's definitely going to show his clubs later on. But for now, for his opening bid, he's going to bid 1 heart. His partner does not know that he's got a nice, beautiful club suit waiting in the wings. His partner does not know he's got a maximum. As far as his partner knows, he's barely got 13 points and 5 hearts. He doesn't know the rest. But you're going to get a chance to show more later in the auction. So for now, we just bid 1 heart, and we stand by and wait to see our next turn. Make sense? All right. Next hand. Here we have 2 aces is 8. The queen is 10. King and jack makes 4 more. 14 points. I don't see any distributional points here. It looks pretty balanced to me. He's got 14 points. Is he going to open the bidding? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think? Opening the bidding or passing with 14 points?
Opening.
He'll open.
Oh, yes, absolutely. He's got more than 13. He not only should he open, he has to open. Because if he passes, he's lying to his partner. A pass would say, partner, I definitely have less than 13. That would be a lie. Never lie to your partner. They won't want to play with you again. So he's going to have to open the bidding. This is the hardest one yet. This is a very hard one. What should he open? And I'll give you a hint. It's not 1 no trump, because 1 no trump means a medium hand, and he only has a minimum hand. He has to open a suit.
Minimum spade?
Well, you can't say minimum. That would be
Sorry.
But you would say 1 spade. 1 spade is your guess. 1 spade is a great guess because we love majors. He's got as many spades as clubs, and it's a suit. It's a 4-card suit is a suit. Here's the problem with 1 spade and why I said this was so hard. We've agreed to play the system called 5-card majors, which has but 1 rule. When you open a major, which is hearts or spades, you promise 5. That's an agreement we've all made. We're going to play 5-card majors, and there's a reason for it. You'll see down the line that it's a very nice thing to play 5-card majors, which means to open a spade, you have to have 5. He doesn't have 5 spades. So this time, Justin, he can't open 1 no trump because he doesn't have a medium hand. He can't open 1 spade because he doesn't have 5 of them, and he can't pass because he has more than 13 points. What should he bid?
The club.
Now he can bid one club. Exactly right. And I guarantee you, you'll have a chance to show your spades later on, not to worry. But this time he has to open one club because anything else would be a lie. Anything else would be a lie. Make sense? All right, let's do another one. It's all about repetition, but trust me, it becomes very quickly becomes automatic. Next hand, here we have ace and a jack is 5. Another king and jack is 4 more. That makes 9. 9 plus an ace is 13. He's got 13 points. No long suits though, but he does have 13 points. Is that an opening hand?
Yep.
Yep. It is a minimum, medium, or maximum, would you say? Minimum, medium, or maximum?
Minimum.
Minimum. It's a minimum, but it is an opening hand. He's got to open something. He's not going to open a no trump. First of all, he doesn't have medium. And second of all, it's not balanced. He's got only one heart. What should he open? One what? It's hard for you to know what he should open, but what should he not open, even though you might be tempted?
The hearts? No.
He should not open hearts. That's his worst suit. He would never want to open a heart. That's true. And he also can't open one spade. Why can't he open one spade? Play 5-card majors. We've promised our partner that if we open a spade, we have 5. We do not want to lie to our partner, which means we have to open one of the minors. And our usual rule is when opening one, when we have 2 equal suits, open the higher one. It wouldn't be the biggest deal if you opened a club, but the best suit to open is 1 diamond. 1 diamond, which just says, partner, I have at least some diamonds and I have at least 13 points. I'll tell you more later. But that's something anyway. 3 more and then we're done with it. These are the last 3. All right, how about this one? Let's see here. That's hiding it. I'm gonna let you, this is a lot of points. Take off your shoes and socks if you need to do it. How many high card points in hand number 7?
A lot.
Yeah, he's got a very, very good hand. You should be so lucky to get this hand.
17 in the first one.
Right here? I
Yeah.
think he's got even more. Let's see here.
Oh, I didn't see the J's. I thought those were ones.
Oh no, those are J's, those are Jacks.
So 19.
He's got 19 points, I agree. He's got 19 high card points. He's got no distributional points. He's very balanced. Sometimes bridge players will call that flat. Flat or balanced, same thing. So he's got no distributional points. Is he opening? Hells yeah. Is he minimum, medium, or maximum?
Maximum.
Maximum. What should he open?
1 trump or 1 TM or
1 no trump, you're trying to say. He can't, that's a good guess. He is balanced, but he's actually too good to open 1 no trump. Because when you open 1 no trump, you promise to be balanced, but also to have specifically a medium hand. So he's too good for 1 no trump. He can't open, he'd like to open probably 1 heart, but he can't because we play 5-card majors and we promise not to open a heart with only 4 of them. So we're stuck opening. What do you think?
maybe with the spades.
You got to have 5. But one of these, you have to have 5.
Yeah.
You have to open
Diamonds.
1 club or 1 diamond. Exactly. He's going to have to open, even though it's not his longest suit. He's got no choice. You have to have that. That's an ironclad rule. You are not allowed to open a major without 5. You can never break that rule. Never, never, never. If you open a heart or a spade, 1 heart or 1 spade, you promise your partner to have 5. He's going to count on you for those 5. So you cannot do that. You'll have to open 1 club or 1 diamond. Later on, you'll explain to him more about your hand. But at first, you just open. And he doesn't know. You could have 13 points and 6 clubs or 19 points and 3 clubs. He doesn't know. You'll tell him later. For now, he knows you have 13 points and at least a few of them. That's all he knows for now. All right. That keeps popping up. Sorry. Let it go back down again. Here we go. How many points in number 8? Just 2 more hands, then we'll move on. How many points in number 8? What do you think?
15.
15, I think is close, but not quite right. Unless it's possible I'm in a mistake. I see ace and ace is 8. That queen makes 10. Another queen and jack makes 13 to my count. Is that right? Did I count that right? 13? Ace and ace makes 8, and queen is 10, queen is 12, and jack is 13.
I got the numbers for king and queen mixed up.
Oh, yes. Ace is 4, king is 3, queen is 2, jack is 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. So he's got 13 points. Does he have an opening hand? Yes,
Yeah.
he does. Only a minimum, but it's there. What should he open? It may be counterintuitive, but there's only one opening bid he can make. He is balanced, but he can't open a 1-note trump. He's not strong enough. You have to have a medium opening hand for 1-note trump.
1 diamond.
1 diamond. That's exactly
No,
right.
that's-
He opens 1 diamond. Yeah, even though he only has 3 of them, but he can't open either of his majors because he promised his partner 5 to open a heart or a spade. So he has to open 1 diamond. Exactly right. Exactly right. All right, last hand. This is an interesting hand. Very distributional. Very. He's got a 5-card heart suit and a 6-card club suit. Let's see. Ace and ace is 8. Is 10. King is 13. Let's give him a bonus point here for the 5th heart is 14. Plus 2 more here. 16. I lost track. 16, I think. 13 and 3 is 16. Yes. He's got 16 points. 16 points. What do you think he should open?
The heart.
What's your logic of the heart? 1 heart would say, I have at least 5 hearts and at least 13 points, right? So it's not a lie. It wouldn't be a terrible bid. You know, a lot of bridge, there are only so many bids you can make. And there are something like 7 trillion hands or something. I mean, you know, you have a limited number of bids to describe a lot of different hands. So often in bridge, there's a clear bid that's obvious the only bid you can make and everything else is a lie. And there's bids that are, it's not a lie, but there's a better bid. Is 1 heart a lie? No, it is not a lie. You do have at least 13 points and you do have at least 5 hearts. But there's a better bid, which is 1 club. Why is 1 club better? Because you have more of them. You have 6 clubs. That is different, Justin, than the hand 4. Hand 4, you suggested 1 club, and I moved you to 1 heart because they're the same length. And we like the hearts and spades better. But on hand 9, you actually have more clubs than hearts. So there we choose 1 club. And again, I guarantee you, you're going to have a chance to bid those hearts at your second turn. You're going to get a second turn. It's not going to go 1 club, pass, pass, pass. You're going to get a second turn. As long as anybody bids again, you'll get another chance to bid. The auction doesn't end until all 3 next players pass the bidding. It keeps going round and round and round until it goes pass, pass, pass. The only rule of bridge is you have to keep going up the ladder. If I bid $1 million for the Ming vase, you can't bid 500,000 after me, right? I've already bid $1 million, man. You got to go 1,000,001. You know what I'm saying? You got to go up the ladder. So if I bid 1 club, you got to bid something more than that. If I bid 2 clubs, you got to bid something more than that. It's like a ladder from 1 club to 7 no trump. It's a ladder from 1 club to 7 no trump. And we're going up that ladder throughout the auction, okay? The nice thing about the ranking, though, is if your suit is better than the one before you, you can make the same offer. Think of it like currency. Isn't the Canadian dollar weaker than the American dollar? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the American dollar is worth more, right? So if somebody bids 500 Canadian dollars, I can bid 500 American dollars, and I've outbid them. I think that's right. I'm not a financial guy, but like but I think that's right. So But if somebody bids 500 American dollars, you're going to have to go up on Canadian dollars to outbid them. That's how it goes with bidding in bridge. This is the order: clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades. Somebody bids one club, you can bid one spade after them. But if they bid one spade, you got to bid two clubs because clubs are worthless. It goes in order. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Okay. So here's the summary. I'm going to read it out to you, and then we're already almost at an hour, so almost out of time. So I just want to make sure we understand this before we quit for today. You need at least 13 total points to open the bidding. I can make this bigger, I think. There. How's that? You need at least 13 total points to open the bidding. The most descriptive bid you can make is one no trump, which requires specifically a medium hand, 15, 16, or 17 high card points, and a balanced hand. If you don't have the right hand to bid one no trump, open your longest suit if it's 5 cards or longer. With 2 5-card suits, open the higher one. That was the hand 4, Justin, that with the hearts and the clubs. If you have only 4-card suits, you have to open the longer minor because we promised to have 5 in the majors. Raphael, question?
No.
You're unmuting, so. By the way, you can take a screenshot of this if you want, just to have it.
Okay.
Basically, if you have 13 points, you have to open. If you don't, you have to pass. And what you open depends on your longest suit. Just make sure you have a 5-card major. I'll open your best minor. That's what it comes down to. Questions on this?
Not for now.
Not for now, Justin? Okay, so I don't want to do too much in one day. What we're going to do next time is learn about the response, the responder. Your partner has just opened the bidding. What are you supposed to do now? The responder is going to have totally different point ranges for minimum, medium, and maximum. And it's all going to be based on the following concept. In bridge, you don't want to necessarily stop. Let's say you and your partner have all the high cards. And you figure out your best suit in common is, I don't know, spades. Okay? There are special bonuses you get if you take a risk and bid more than you needed to. Like with the Ming vase, you know, if you bid $1 million and nobody else is willing to bid more, you wouldn't bid 2 million. That's stupid. You'd want it for $1 million, right? But in bridge, you get special rewards if you bid more tricks than you needed to, and then you make it. If you take a risk. And there are different bonuses you get in scoring, huge bonuses. So huge that the entire structure of our bidding starting next week is going to be based on the question, can we bid high enough for those huge bonuses? I'll teach you about those next time. Oh, sorry, my phone's going off, 1 second. I'll teach you about that next time, but our whole system will be, do we have enough to risk bidding very high to get that big bonus? So next week, we just did the opening bids. Next week, we're gonna do responders bids. Your partner opened the bidding, how do I respond? Then we'll do the opener's second bid and the responder's second bid, and then you're basically off to the races after that, once you have that, all right? If you have questions, I gave you my email last time. Let me type it in again in case you lost it. Hang on. I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna unshare. So here we are, and go to chat. And I'll give you this is my email address again. If you have questions, you can email me anytime. I encourage you again, if you're bored, go to bridgebase.com and get yourself a free account and play Bridge Solitaire. Free. Play Bridge Solitaire with the robots. And just, you won't know what you're doing. It's okay. Don't worry about it. They don't know what they're doing either, the robots. Just try it out. Practice following suit. Practice trumping. Practice opening the bidding. Practice, you don't know how to respond yet. Make it up. Figure it out. You can. Just have fun with it. It's free and you can do it as much as you want. So I would really go to bridgebase.com. get yourself a free account and play Bridge Solitaire with the robots. The more you get used to counting up your points so you know how much you have, following suit, playing tricks, trumping things, the more it becomes second nature, it'll be a lot more fun, you'll see. Trust me on this. I've been playing bridge for 30 years and there's nothing, I've never regretted a minute of it. I have many bridge jokes but the one advice I'll give you, when you start to date, don't play with your partners. Don't play with your future spouses. It ends in divorce. It's a terrible thing to do. That's the only advice I'll give is to get older in life. Find a friend. Do not play with your significant others. That's the only advice I'll give you. But anyway, you have here my email. You have here the bridgebase.com. Let me know if I have any questions. Next week, we'll do responders. And again, we'll do responders, opener second bid, responder second bid, and then we're off and running. And then I'll start teaching you also some basic concept of playing, how to play better than you would just by instinct. I'll teach you some tricks up your sleeve to do better in the playing. Okay?
Thank you so much, Joshua.
Thank
It
you
was
very
a lot
much.
of fun. My pleasure. Enjoy
Bye.
the afternoon learning, everybody.